Morning, and may the 4th be with you. Today we're going to do a special daily dead meeting. In fact, we're going to do 3 special daily dead meetings today, all in regards to May the 4th be with you. Special Star Wars activities. Today I thought we'll start off with a little simple craft project that you might be able to do while you're at home with the supplies you actually have at the house. And the idea is that we're going to do one of our favorite Star Wars characters. So straight from Return of the Jedi, let's go with our Ewok friends. So we're going to make little miniature Ewoks that are going to be able to go onto our table. Not these two. This will be much more complicated than what we probably want. But ours might look something like that at the end. So over here, let's talk about the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need some paper. It can be recycling paper as well. You're going to need a marker, a pair of scissors, some scrap pieces of fabric. If you don't have any fabric at home, color paper would work as well. Toilet paper rolls, some paint, which can be almost any style of paint that you want, some glue, and then either some markers, some paint markers, or if you have bubbly eyes that can go on there, you can use those instead. We didn't have those at home, so we're going to use the markers on that one. So first thing you want to do, first stage you want to do is take one of the toilet paper rolls and pick your color that you're going to paint. Now, I've got a brown one that I've already finished. We'll be showing at the end. So I figured I'll do a gray one, which is to give a little bit. And we want to paint it basically making sure that the entire thing is covered up. After it's dry, what you can do is add a little bit more texture to it by adding like black lines or dark gray lines depending on, or dark brown depending on what colors that you want. So you can absolutely do that. All right. Now you're going to let that dry a little bit. So we're going to let that dry up. And as that's dry, we're going to move on to the next stage. And the next stage is actually making the hood for the Ewok. Now, toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls are all the same length. They're 1 1/4 inch wide. So you need to make a little bit of pattern. And similar to what Chuck told us the other day in his art video, the Daily Dead Meeting where he did art, you want to think about proportion from the top to the bottom of the head. So roughly, if it's 1 1/4 inches wide and width, you're going to want that for the top and the back as well for the cloak. So go ahead and draw it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a rough on the bottom or it can be smooth in the bottom. It's totally up to you and however you want to do. But draw it out. When you've drawn it out, you're going to want to cut it out then next. And the reason why you're going to cut it out is because you're going to use it for the pattern. So you have your fabric, random pieces of fabric, or again, if you don't have it at home, you can use paper. And what's going to happen is you're going to take your Sharpie and you're going to fit that on there. And since these are random pieces, it's going to be a little tight sometimes. And then just draw it out really quickly. Again, I'm pretty sure the Ewoks were not master sewers, so you have the ability that doesn't have to be perfect. Close up the Sharpie. So here's what it should look like. You're going to cut that out, smooth as you want. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you can use paper as well. Once you have it all cut out, you're going to cut out the hole for the lid as well. So here's roughly what it's going to look like when it's done. Take your paper towel roll that you've painted. Like I said, I previously painted this one. And you're going to put little glue dabs using the glue stick. Or if your parents are there and you want to use a hot glue gun, you definitely can. There you go. 1 and 2. Got the glue stick going on. Flip that over. We've now got his cover up on. All right. So we want to make sure that the eyes are down below, where you're going to draw on the eyes. There you go. Probably needs a little bit of adjustment, but not too bad. Next thing you're going to do is take a little marker. You're going to want to do 2 different colors. Or if you got the googly eyes, you can just googly them and glue those on there. And then draw the eyes. So one circle. And then 2 circle. Let that dry, because you're going to want black dots for the eye as well, or maybe a little bit bigger. And you can come over here, and you're going to kind of see what our final product looks like. So you can see you got the gouts, you can add a little texture and all that kind of stuff. I had a paper towel roll as well, so I decided to do a Chewbacca on there. And I'll finish up these as well. So a simple project you can use with recycled materials that you have at home. Doesn't take that long, just needs a little bit of help. And it can make nice little decorations. We'll be back at 3 and at 5 o'clock for some additional daily den meetings today. May the 4th be with you.